Well, hello, my little rays of sunshine. How are you all doing out there today? I'm Michelle the Introvert, and today I'm on another kitchen adventure. How many of you are in the mood for lasagna? Because that is what's on the menu today. In just a moment, I'm going to show you a really nice close-up of the recipe, just in case you're interested in making it yourself. But before I do, I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been thinking this month of January that we're in, 2025. As a lot of you know, I have been going through my freezer, my pantry, and my cupboards. Picking out things that I haven't used in some time. Most of the things that I have in my freezer and cupboards and pantry, I bought on sale. So being a new year, I figured it's time to start using things up. And I've done several projects so far, sharing with you all what kind of projects I've been accomplishing. And this lasagna project, this is another one where I'm going to be using up things in my freezer, my pantry, and my cupboards. All of these items here are things that I have taken out of my cupboard, my pantry, and my freezer. And I bought all of them on sale. There's some peppers in there. And there's some onions in this freezer bag here. But all of these items I've been waiting to use. I bought on sale, and today is the day. They're all going to get used up. In order to use all of them up, I actually had to go to the store and buy some of these items here. That's cottage cheese. There's another cottage cheese. And I also bought some fresh mushrooms. They were in this container here. I've got them all washed up and I put them in my food processor. And my food processor did a wonderful job getting them all sliced up and ready for the lasagna. Some of you have probably noticed that the light that I usually have on, that's just above my head here, there's a light up there. Well, it's not working right now. I'm going to have to check it out once I have the lasagna in the oven. I'm going to have to take a look at it. I'm going to probably have to climb on this countertop and see what's going on up there. But for now, I have my handy dandy lamp here as a substitute, a little substitute just to help me out, to give you all a little bit better lighting, light up the situation a little bit. But I thought I'd share with you, because some of you are probably wondering, why is it so dark? It's a lot darker in here than it normally is. You can see the shadows back there, but it's just because that light above my head, it's flickering. I might need to change some light bulbs. But in order to do that, I got to stand on the counter and reach way up. And now I'll give you a nice close-up of this lasagna recipe. And one thing that I'd like to share with you about this lasagna recipe, and that is that this is Gerald's mom's recipe. This is Doreen's recipe. I have it really nice here. You can tell that I've used this recipe a lot. It's in Doreen's handwriting. And what I've done is I've written it out for all of you so you can get a nice close look at the recipe for yourself. Here are the ingredients that you will need to make the sauce. This is the cheese that you'll need: 2 containers of cottage cheese and 1 package of Philadelphia cream cheese, and those are to be mixed together. You'll also need 1 pound or square of mozzarella cheese that is grated. Now for this, I put it in my food processor and it shredded it really well, but this has to be separate from those. Up here it says 1 bottle of ragu tomato sauce, 28 ounces. Well, I just use what I have, which is the idea behind the month of January, and that is using what I have. So it doesn't matter what kind of tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce you use, as long as it's a bottle or a can of spaghetti sauce that's approximately 28 ounces. We're going to cook the lasagna noodles and then rinse them with cold water. And here are some steps that I'm going to be following. The last of the steps are here, and I'm going to cook the lasagna at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. I have the hamburger here in my frying pan, and just in case I need this pot, I have it on standby at the back. I'm going to be adding most of these onions. I don't think I'm going to need them all, but quite a bit I'll be using. I'll add that to the hamburger. I'll add the mushrooms to the hamburger. And let's see, where did I put those peppers? Oh, here they are. These peppers here, according to the recipe, it says green peppers, but I just have different colored peppers. I just want to get them used up, so they'll be fine to use in the lasagna. See the big pot on the stove there? I just put some water on and it's heating up because I'm going to cook up these lasagna noodles. And there's approximately 18 noodles in here, so that's just right. That's perfect for what we need for this recipe. While I'm waiting for the water to boil in the pot, I'm going to take this cottage cheese and this cottage cheese and this Philadelphia cream cheese, and I'm going to mix all three in that bowl right there. The cottage cheese and the Philadelphia cream cheese are all in here. So let's go take a look and see how the hamburger's doing. This is looking really good. Now let's take a look at the lasagna noodles. They're coming along nice too. It's going to be nice to have lasagna again. It's been a long time since I've had lasagna. Everything is looking really good with the hamburger here. I might turn it down just a smidge. Turn it down just a little tiny bit. So I think that what I'm going to end up doing, by the looks of it, because there's plenty in there, I think I'm going to need this large pot after all. Ta-da! So what I'm going to do is, once the hamburger is all cooked through, I'm going to add it to this big pot. But first I'm going to add this spaghetti sauce or this pasta sauce. And I have this can of tomato soup. I'm going to add those 2 cans to that big pot. And I've got my can opener very handy. The lasagna noodles are doing really well. It won't be long and they'll be done, and then I can strain the hot water off them, and then just rinse them under some cold water. Get them ready to go into the pan that'll be going into the oven. I just turned the oven on to 350 degrees. The spaghetti sauce is cooked all the way through. The lasagna noodles, I just drained them and I rinsed them in cold water. So they're actually in this pot here. But they're cooled down in cold water. I cooled them down with cold water. And the cheeses are all ready to go. The mozzarella cheese is ready to go as well. And I'm going to start putting things in this pan right now. So we're almost near the end. put the lasagna in the oven, and guess who's home? Gerald is home, and he actually took a look at the light that's above my head. It's not flickering now, but he thinks that the light bulb is just about to go. And he took this here off. This was kind of tricky for him to take off, so I'm actually glad that it was him that was working on it and not me. Anyhow, I'm glad that he's got the light fixed. Well, for now, it's not flickering like a strobe light like it was. So it's going to be about 45 minutes until the lasagna is done. And I'll see you all back here in 45 minutes if that's okay. The lasagna is ready, and here it is. It was kind of tricky getting it out of the pan, the first piece and all, but it looks really good. It's going to be nice to have lasagna again. It definitely has been quite some time since we've had lasagna, but in the spirit of January, using things up in my freezer, using things up in my cupboard and my pantry, I think this is a job well done. Well, my friends, I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. It's been wonderful making a lasagna, and it's been wonderful that you've been here to keep me company. My friends, if you like this vlog, please give me the YouTube thumbs up or press that subscribe button. That would be great. And I have more vlogs coming up, so stay tuned. And I'll talk to you all soon. Talk to you soon, my friends. Bye. Bye.